What exactly does 1 million buy you here in Milton, Ontario? The answer might surprise you. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what $1 million buys you, but I'll also take you through and show you what 800K and 1.2 million gets you here in Milton. And make sure to stick around until the end because I'm going to share something with you that will save you a lot of money. Hey, I'm Mike. If we haven't met yet, I'm a local realtor here in the GTA, and on this channel, I share real estate information with you that no one else is sharing. If you're planning a move, this video is going to give you a real on-the-ground look at what's possible to buy at 3 different price ranges here in Milton, Ontario. Okay, let's just go ahead and get started. So let's start with $1 million because that's why you came to watch this video. What exactly will $1 million get you in Milton, Ontario? Well, luckily, you can definitely jump up into a detached home. It doesn't have to be a semi or a townhome like some other cities around the GTA. Now, what exact type of detached home can you expect? Is it going to be a massive mansion? No. Typically, you're going to be looking at a 3-bed, 3-bath, single-car garage around 1,500 square feet. So it's not a huge difference in terms of interior square footage compared to a semi or a town, but for most people, still having the detached is going to be preferable. In terms of backyard space, Milton doesn't tend to have the largest backyards because a lot of Milton is new construction and new development. And as you may well know, new development typically means you're going to have smaller lot sizes. That doesn't mean you can't find a large lot in Milton. You can certainly find a detached home in areas like Bronte, Meadows, or other parts of Old Milton that are going to have those lots that you're looking for. 50 by 100 by 120, maybe not as common as some other areas of the GTA, but they are still possible even at this price range in Milton. In terms of property taxes, you're going to find they will be about 4K per year in Milton at this price range. Now, where exactly can you find these detached homes in Milton for $1 million or maybe slightly less? Well, luckily you can find them in pretty much every neighborhood across Milton. Now, if you're looking for 4-bed availability, that's going to be a little bit tougher. There will be some, but you'll be looking in the older parts of North Milton. You may need to sacrifice a bathroom to get that extra bedroom, but there is availability. It's just not quite as much as 3 bedrooms. And one thing to note is you don't actually need to spend right up to $1 million to find a detached home in Milton. You can actually find tons around the 920 to 950K mark. So you can really save the differences for furniture, appliances, maybe some cosmetic upgrades. You don't need to go right up to $1 million to find what you need in Milton. Just a quick break here. If you're finding value in this video, just hit the like button below. And I'd also love to hear your thoughts on if you think these are good value at close to $1 million. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. Okay, let's get right back to it. Okay, let's move on to our next range. What exactly can 800K buy you in Milton, Ontario? Well, first of all, if you are looking for a freehold property, you have your eyes set on one, you don't want to be in a condo, you're in luck. You can definitely get into a freehold property in Milton under 800K or at around the 800K mark. Now, what kind of townhome can you expect to find at this price range? Typically, you're going to find ones that are 3-bed, 3-bath, somewhere between 1,100 to 1,500 square feet. And in terms of a backyard, you unfortunately will not really have much of one. You will either have just a balcony or a small terrace because in Milton, most of the homes in this price range were developed in the south end of Milton in the newer construction areas, and they were designed for affordability. So not a lot of backyard space here, mostly kind of a mix between condo living and townhouse living. So you will have some outdoor space, but not really a proper backyard. While you have to give up that sort of backyard in Milton, you do get some beautiful finishes and a turnkey home, which you will not have to really invest in for many, many years. Now, if you're really after a backyard because you want some space for the kids to play, for example, you can find them in more mature communities like Dempsey and Clarke. The flip side of that will be the interior of those homes after 20 or 25 years at this price point is going to need some cosmetic upgrades. So you really have to determine, do you want the new finishes, but you get the new construction, or do you want the mature community with a smaller backyard, but you will have some interior upgrades to do at some point. And in terms of property taxes at this price point, you can expect to pay around $3,200 per year. So far, we've looked at 2 different price ranges. We've looked at what 1 million will buy you in Milton and what 800K will buy you in Milton. And now I want to hear from you. Do you think that 200K upgrade from the town to the detached is worth it? Go ahead, drop a comment, let me know what you think. So we're going to take a look at one more price range today. I'm going to show you what 1.2 million buys you here in Milton. If you've been watching this video and nothing has really stood out, or you're hoping for a little bit more, then this might be the range for you. So what exactly does 1.2 million buy you in Milton compared to, say, 1 million? Well, the biggest difference is that you can finally jump up into the 4-bedroom detached range. You can also get 4 bathrooms as well, and you can definitely jump up to above 2,000 square feet. So if you're looking for that forever home, you have, let's say, 2 or more children, and you're looking for that extra bedroom, you're definitely going to want to be in that 1.2 million plus range to be able to give you the space that you need. Now, here as well, property taxes will be a little bit higher, but not too much higher, looking at about $4,800 on average. So about an $800 per year difference compared to the $1 million mark. In terms of lot size and backyard space, you definitely will get a bigger backyard at the 1.2 million mark compared to some of the homes in the $1 million range. It doesn't guarantee it because in Milton, as I mentioned, newer construction, newer development, overall the lot sizes are not huge, but it does open up more areas in the older parts of Milton and North Milton where you can find bigger lot sizes. So if that's a priority for you at this price range, you can definitely find it. I also want to note that you don't have to spend all the way up to 1.2 million to find a 4-bedroom home in Milton. You can even find something in and around the 1.1 million mark. It's really that jump from 1 million to 1.1 million that separates the 3-bed detached homes from the 4-bed detached homes in Milton. Anything above that, you're just going to be getting into more premium territory when it comes to interior finishes. So there's a big jump from 1.1 million to 1.2 million, as well as 1 million to 1.1 million. And this is where I want to hear from you. Do you think that extra 100K to take you from 1 million to 1.1 million is worth the sort of extra lot space and the extra bedroom? Or is it better to save that 100K and have the smaller home and put it into the home itself in terms of interior upgrades? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for sticking around until the end of the video. And here's that tip that I promise that's going to save you a lot of money. If you're planning to buy your first home, then late October into November and December is a great time to shop for deals. When the weather turns and the holidays are coming up, sellers tend to get a bit more anxious, and that's when their prices tend to drop. So if you're watching this and trying to find a time for a great deal, then you actually want to start shopping before the new year starts. If you found this video helpful, then just hit like and subscribe for more videos just like this. And if you're ready to start your home search in Milton, then reach out. I'd love to help you find the right fit. And now it's your turn. What do you think? What price point seems like the best value here in Milton? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. And if you're still on the fence or you're unsure of where exactly is the best place to buy for you in Milton, then you're going to want to watch this video next. It explains everything that you need to know about Milton. And finally, if you're interested in seeing actual homes for sale, then check out the list of preferred homes linked in the description below.